What's going on, guys? It's Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you. For the very first time, we're going to be talking about cereal, which is really cool because I collect a ton of cereal boxes, and I was going to be buying the stuff anyway, so I might as well try it and let you guys know what's good. Well, as you may have heard, General Mills has been very busy at the tail end of last year. So December 2017, they came out with two different kinds of blasted shreds: Cinnamon Toast Crunch blasted shreds and peanut butter chocolate blasted shreds. So it's shredded wheat cereal, but with some extra flavoring added, and boom! It tastes like other stuff, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So whole grain is the first ingredient. They're very proud of that. They somehow cram basically 1.5 pounds of this stuff in this box, and that is way more of that cereal than I probably need, so hopefully it's really good. And for our third and final review on this edition, we have got, man oh man, General Mills. They are bold. They are just gonna go ahead and combine Lucky Charms with Frosted Flakes. And you may be asking, Frosted Flakes, isn't that a Kellogg's brand? Well, I mean, it is, but apparently it's such a generic name that they actually can't copyright Frosted Flakes. So that's why if you go to like Aldi, it'll be called Frosted Flakes, whereas everything else is some like really weird name. Frosted Flakes, General Mills is free to use it, and they did. So they combined Lucky Charms with Frosted Flakes. And I'm going to be trying all three of these, and I'm going to make it as quick as possible because I tend to let this stuff marinate, so I'm going to go right to the very first box. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hey man, it's a popular cereal. Everybody loves this stuff. You know, and last year they were trying a lot of new stuff. They did Blueberry Toast Crunch and Strawberry Toast Crunch after they rebranded Tiny Toast cereal. They added Apple Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And now they've got these blasted shreds. So, I don't know. What's the best way to shoot these? Should I just have you look directly in this bag? What do you think about that? Yeah? So, it is blasted. I'm seeing a lot of that cinnamon sugary stuff in there. I'll tell you what. How about I pour some of this in a bowl? There we go. So it looks like conventional shredded wheat. But yeah, look at that piece right there. That's the winner. This is the lucky one. It's weird. It's definitely... It's a mashup kind of cereal because it does have that Cinnamon Toast Crunch sugar, distinctly Cinnamon Toast Crunch sugar, but you know, the shredded wheat, it's not quite as good as that Kellogg shredded wheat, but it's good. It's crunchy, it's decent. So I'm gonna try it without milk first, and I'm going to pour some milk on this stuff. You don't need to worry about that. I'm going to put this down for a minute because we got a lot more to cover. But my first impression is it's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and it's like Frosted Mini Wheats, but it's not as good as either of them, which is probably not their goal. And whoa, next we have got peanut butter chocolate blasted shreds. So it's kind of like Reese's Puff cereal blasted on a mini wheat. At least that's what I think. Ooh, dude, smell this. That is like a Reese's Puff. You know what I'm saying? That's a strong, man, that's a strong cereal. I can tell this is blasted. They're not kidding, man. So this is what it looks like. A lot of the colors coming from that chocolate, but you know, you know, the Reese's Puffs, they kind of have that like, they got that skin of just like this like sugary, powdery stuff around it. It really is very similar to that. I didn't get any of those like 4 and 5 piece ones here, but peanut butter is really cutting through. The chocolate, it's not quite as defined as the peanut butter flavor. The wheat actually feels softer, but I think that might just be a coincidence. It may have something to do with freshness, even though these both just came out. I am getting a little chocolate now, but mostly peanut butter. It's okay. It's nothing that's totally rocking my world right now. But once again, we're gonna put some milk on it and we're gonna see what happens. So I'll put that box away. The last remaining one, probably the most interesting one, is the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes, not to be confused with Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Aw, look at that. After seeing these bland colors, this thing is just so pretty. You got your all your shapes in here: hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons. Why do they call them tasty red balloons and everything? Why does that one need an adjective and the other stuff doesn't? I don't know. So the red balloons must be the best one. Nope, they taste like all the others. Tastes like, well, I'm not getting a lot of color out of that, so. The flakes are definitely frosted. I mean, you can clearly see it. Man, oh man, oh man, it's gonna be tough to get a pretty shot of this stuff. That's what happens. That's what happens when you pour out of the top instead of out of the bottom. All right, there we go. Now we got a little bit of color going. That's what they look like. So you got lots of those little frosted flakes. They're a little smaller than the flakes that Kellogg's uses. I don't know if that's gonna have any impact on its flavor. And of course you've got the marshmallows of the Lucky Charms, which is where they get the first part of the namesake there. So I'm gonna try it right out of the bag. I mean, it really, I guess I'm just gonna pour it right in my mouth. Man. Their Frosted Flakes are really good, but those Frosted Flakes, they're like, man, they're like cutting right through that Lucky Charms marshmallow. So I see you giving me the 2 here, buddy. Are we talking about like 8 minutes or 10 minutes? 8, okay. Then we got time. Time to pour. See, like that, we're a little bit more casual here. You know, it's like, if I get a signal off camera, you'll know about it. So I'm pouring my milk here. Thanks to HEB, low-fat milk, 1% milk. Sorry, Dad, I'm stealing most of your milk right now. So anyway, if you want to see what these things look like in their bowls, just making sure, because, you know, you want to let it set for, you know, just a quick sec, just to make sure that we can kind of get a pulse on what it's like. Actually, this one may be a little bit lacking in the milk department. I'm going to add a little bit more, maybe a little bit more here too. Because, you know, maintaining the crunchiness and kind of how harmoniously it mixes with the milk, that's a really important element. So we got the spoon and I got the big one. I got the big spoon. I didn't get one of those little I don't know, regular spoons. I got like a soup spoon kind of thing. So I'm gonna start with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch version. Man, I don't know what happened, but like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch machine or Blasted Shred machine, they gave me a lot of those multi-part ones, which I really like, but they didn't do that so much on that one. Okay. So I'm gonna take a milk-filled bite. It dials down the intensity of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And the milk, it like blasts out of the cereal. It's nice. I like it in milk better than I like it out of the bag, and I can say that about very few cereals. This is pretty good. I would definitely buy this again. And of course, you get that Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. I'll be chugging that once this video's over. Nah, screw it, I'm just gonna do it now. I'm not like I'm gonna eat this whole bowl anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a bonus point right there. It's a good thing I did that on camera. I would have messed with the rankings. So, we have peanut butter chocolate going. Ooh, I did find a two-piece. I take back those mean things I said about you, chocolate peanut butter shreds. It's not bad. The consistency bridge has definitely been gapped between Cinnamon Toast Crunch and the peanut butter one. I remember one of them was crunchier and one of them was softer. Do you remember which one was which? I don't either. Okay. Nonetheless, that didn't really matter all that much to me anyway. I think that this one was initially a little bit crunchier, but now they're literally the same. Milk is the great equalizer here. So I'm going to get another milk-filled bite. Here we go. It's pretty good. It tames that peanut butter, which was really necessary. Helps the chocolate kind of come out a little bit. And has a great consistency. Works really well with milk. I'm going to drink some of the milk out of the bowl, even though it's a little less attractive than the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one. All right. It's okay. But I'm going to rank them in a minute, so you don't need to worry about it. Here is that bowl of the Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes. That milk is starting to get some of that weird color that comes along with a rainbow of marshmallows, including a rainbow marshmallow, literally. And I got little marshmallow pieces in here and some flakes, and we're going to see how it tastes. Man. Much better than it is out of the bag. Much better than it is out. This is a milk cereal right here. Actually, all of these are. And to think I almost did this without milk. That would have been a huge mistake. Okay. I know I gotta be quick. We're gonna do a capsule countdown. This time it's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Last time I kind of messed it up a little bit. So, number 3. I think you already know where I'm going with this. Number 3 is the chocolate peanut butter shred cereal. It's okay. When it's right out of the box, that peanut butter smell, I mean, it just smacks you right in the face, and the peanut butter taste kind of smacks you right in the face too. When you put it in the milk, the chocolate comes out a little bit more and kind of tames the peanut butter. I like how soft it gets in the milk, but still a little bit crunchy. So, it's still solid. I mean, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. You know, not totally overwhelmingly inspired to buy it again, but I wouldn't mind finishing off the rest of the box, or at least part of the rest of the box. So that's pretty good. Number 2, it's actually pretty tight, but I gotta give number 2 to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Blasted Shreds. Really solid cereal. I love the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk that it makes, and I love that when you pour the milk on it, like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor is still there, but it allows the shredded wheat really to shine a little bit more than it would right out of the box. It's a solid 7.5 cereal. Really, really nice. If you're gonna buy just one, definitely you gotta go with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Number 1, and it's probably not that big of a surprise, but Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes. This cereal is really, really good. It's something that they probably should have came out with a long time ago, but I don't think they were really thinking about it. I like it better than a regular Lucky Charm, actually. Really, really good. This cereal is an 8.5 out of 10. Definitely recommend that you buy it, recommend that you check it out. because we don't know if it's going to be around forever. And it's one of those cereals where like 10 years from now, they're going to be like, remember when Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms had a cereal together? Which isn't totally accurate, but I mean, I guess in the literal sense, it kind of is. So, 3, 2, 1, go out and get those Frosted Flakes Lucky Charms because they're really, really good. As far as the gimmick goes, the gimmick grade, that's really important. Gimmick grade for the blasted shreds, I got to give the chocolate peanut butter about a 5 because, you know, I mean, it's just kind of standard fare for a cereal. But the Cinnamon Toast Crunch one, since you're kind of integrating brands, I give that about a 6.5 out of 10. The Frosted Flakes Lucky Charms, great idea to be able to steal another brand's identity without really doing it. I gotta say, I really like it. I love the idea. I love the idea of expanding the line of Lucky Charms. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. Really, really solid all around. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I'm sure that you're watching on YouTube, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm doing reviews all the time and uploading commercials from the 80s and 90s every single day. Also, follow me on, what are those two things? Twitter and Instagram. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ConsumerTC. That's at Consumer, T as in time, C as in capsule. We can kind of connect there. You can talk to me about pretty much anything about food and drink and product history and all that kind of stuff. I love all that kind of stuff, and you can see tons of pictures of the stuff that I run into on a daily basis. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully this review helped out, and we'll be back with another cereal one again and another review in general really, really, really soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. I'm going to finish this bowl. I like this one. See you later.